Going live. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Look, people are already here.
All right.
Can y'all see us?
Eager anticipation.
Where are y'all watching from? Look, Vanessa's already in jumping with the questions.
Yeah.
We should actually kick this thing off officially, though. Let's do this. Here we go.
Hey. Welcome, everybody. We both dance the same, too.
It's the Sully dance.
Poorly.
In the cinematic sea of prequels, sequels, reboots, and reimaginings, the Movie Retakes podcast considers the merits and desires for Hollywood's new takes on our beloved movie classics. Brothers Matt and Chris Sully examine the latest retake franchises, pitch their own original retake visions, and share their love for the movies that made them. This is Big Sully.
And this is Matt, 5.5 stars, Sully. Give me that extra half star.
Where you
Don't know
get
where
that
it
at?
came from. I don't know. Hopefully I earned it. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for another live movie retakes. I already got a ton of people in here.
Nice.
I like the question, where you're watching from.
Yeah.
I'm watching from my couch. In Canada.
Wait, there's Canadians here? I didn't sign up for this. Oh, it's Ben Feldman. We'll allow that. Ben Feldman's here. Like, so we got Allie from Washington. Allie's just right down the road.
Oh, hey, Allie.
Ben from
Close to
Toronto.
California, Philadelphia.
I'm ready to get back.
Ben, I'm going to come visit you over in Toronto sometime.
Well, wait till I come up, and then we'll just go over and we'll have a live podcast in Toronto. Hey,
That's a great idea.
H-Town, baby.
All right. Hey, Cody.
Farmer home.
That's great, man. Pearland. There's Corey.
It's just first time caller, long time viewer. Pearland. What?
Oh, man.
I know who that is. I know that guy.
I love that image.
It's so good. And you can't see it when it's like zoomed out, but as soon as you zoom in, you know what it is. Well, us old guys do. I don't know that everybody does. one floor from 5.5 stars.
Texas. Woo! Got Texas, if I can point the right direction. Depth and left and right. It's difficult.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had a poutine in a while because I always feel bad about myself afterward. It is the most delicious thing. But man, afterwards, you're going to take a nap. Like there's just no other choice. Poutine and a nap. They should have a poutineery, as they call them, and then just a cot over on the side. You eat one, and then you just go take a little 15-minute siesta and then head out.
Some Pepto-Bismol, some Gas X, and a hydration station.
But yeah, I like all those. They have what is the name of that place? I can't remember the name of the. Yeah, there's one here. It's a guy's name, and they have a variety of stuff. It's kind of like, I don't know, nachos or potatoes or baked potatoes or anything. You can pretty much top it with anything you want, or like a pizza. It starts with the fries, and then you can pretty much do what you want. But a traditional poutine is the brown gravy and the cheese curds. And nobody likes the sound of cheese curds. Everybody's like, "Ooh, that sounds awful," but eat it and you'll be all right.
Yeah, the first time someone described it to me, I'm like, that does not sound appetizing at all. And then I saw it and I was like, well, I'm going to try this. And then I immediately loved it. And I get why in the cold weather, poutine must be like the most amazing thing for all your internal warmth.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, we're going to do, thanks for everybody for joining us. This is kind of not a Halloween episode, really, but it is going to be about some scary movies. And you'll find out why based on our next upcoming episode, the podcast episode. So I know everybody loves Halloween, and October is the best time to start watching all those scary movies. I'm a coward, and my wife pulls me out of the corner and makes me watch all these things. So we'll talk about what your favorite movies are to rewatch every October, and go over what's coming up on a lot of the streaming services, and a couple, maybe one on demand, and I think there's a couple coming out of the theaters. So anybody who's actually able to get out to the theater, they are still having movies, and there's a couple of good horror films coming out. But first, what you watching?
Oh man, Yeah, I've been watching a lot. I talked about this on my stream earlier today, but guys, if anybody gave up on Fear the Walking Dead, and I think that's everyone who watched it, if you gave up on Fear the Walking Dead when you got into season 2 and 3, just skip on and pick up in season 4. It gets good. It gets so good. I am addicted to it right now. I'm squeezing in an episode between everything I'm doing during the day. I'm going to get 5 completed because the new season 6 starts in a couple weeks, and the spinoff show. There's another spinoff from that, and apparently you really need to have watched it to get it. So I'm excited about that. Still confused as hell about what's going on the Lovecraft Country or Lovecraft County. Wow, that last episode, I need to watch it again. I just boggled my mind.
Fargo. Yes, Cody.
Fargo. Yes, I started the new season with Chris Rock, and I just love the way they do the storytelling on that show. So we just barely stepped like one toe in the pool on this new season, and I can't wait to see what goes on with that. Chris Rock is just, I already love his character, and it's so cool.
We only just started season 2, so we haven't got to Chris Rock yet.
Oh, well, yeah, you've got a fun ride ahead of you because all of Fargo is amazing. Every episode, every season, every episode is just so good.
Absolutely, I love season 1. It was great.
Then I've been just putting in random stuff, rewatching The Boys season 2, just because I felt like I skimmed over some details that I'd rather be caught up on as the season progresses, and just randomly just watching whatever garbage pops up on Netflix to fill in the void. You know, sometimes you just got to have a bad movie to like cleanse your palate. I'm not going to call any out, but I'll put them on anyway and just watch, you know?
Yeah. Allie says she's watching Hannah, and I've been wanting to watch it. I love the movie, and I've been wanting to watch that, and I just keep putting it off. Are they in season 2 yet? Or...
Yes.
I just don't know how far.
It's on Amazon Prime right now.
South Park. My God, I haven't watched South Park in forever. And I don't know why. I love it every time. It's hilarious. I remember starting to watch that in college.
Yep.
That was
Jesus versus Santa.
Yeah. Like it was so hilarious. And we just didn't have anything like that. And I was eager to watch every episode I could get my hands on. And then now they're, still playing this many years later, and I don't watch it at all. So
did you know that the episodes they put up, the new ones, they start like 5 days before they air making those episodes? I heard a podcast with one of the guys one time, and he was saying, yeah, we walk in on a Monday. Sometimes we have no idea what we're going to do, but by Friday we have to turn it in so it can air over the weekend.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
I don't know. I can't. That's way too, and to put that many out consistently, I don't know. They're not burned out. They haven't done a movie in a while, have they? What was the last one? Was the last one Team America? Or did they do something after that?
There was that, and then there was basketball. I don't remember. I
think that was years before.
It was before, yeah.
That was funny. I love basketball.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, they need another movie out. Yeah.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
But Team America was great. The hell, they should do a Team America 2. I'm sure there's plenty of material for that now. That'd be pretty solid.
Yeah, now's the perfect time for it.
Yeah, Reno 911's really funny.
Yeah, there's a new season that's on Quibi, which I don't know anybody that actually has Quibi, but eventually all that content's going to go somewhere else anyway. It'll be on HBO Max in a couple months. Watch.
Oh, yeah, Orgasmo. I forgot about that in Cannibal the Musical. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they did have those early on. Orgasmo. Well, that one's not as good. It's got a couple laughs in there, but I think basketball is where they hit their stride on the movies. All right. Well, speaking of movies, that's kind of what this whole show is about. But I got some homework for you. Actually, I never talked about what I'm watching, but it's cool. Don't worry about me.
Sorry.
I think we got some time. I too have been watching Fargo. We watched Hope Springs the other night with Tommy Lee Jones and Meryl Streep. Man, that gets you in the feels. It's a good one. It's about marriage and stuff, and that's a good one. I don't know if anybody out there has seen that. It's been out. Oh gosh, that probably came out a decade ago, but very good. Yeah, Freedom's Not Free. Costs $1.05. And what else do we watch? Braveheart. Always a good watch. Spy, which, because we were talking about, if you didn't listen to the last podcast, my comedy duo was Rose Byrne and Melissa McCarthy for My Pitch. So watch Spy again, just kind of inspired me to watch that again. That was hilarious. I love that movie. It's so good. High rewatchability too. So if you haven't seen that, you dropped your rock. We also watched The Invisible Man, which I think Vanessa liked more than me. I did not care for it, sir.
Really?
Yeah, I gave it a 1-star review on Letterboxd. If you haven't followed us over on Letterboxd, I'm trying to leave more reviews on there, but you can check out basically our diary, or the male version is a journal. It's, leather bound.
Smells rich mahogany.
Yeah. And but it tracks what we're watching and stuff. I guess it kind of spoils this segment if you follow us, but it's cool there. And if you haven't got on that Letterboxd, it's pretty good to track what you're watching and see what your other friends are watching as well. But there is some homework. I like to put these up on the website. This time around is Evolution. Not sure if anybody's watched this. It is the often overlooked Ivan Reitman movie, but it has all the fun and feel of Ghostbusters, a whole new host of monsters, and an unlikely but lovable cast of heroes. It's the same director of Stripes, Twins, Kindergarten Cop, and Ghostbusters brings us a new spin on the alien invasion premise with great special effects and a range of humor from an ensemble cast. Evolution, listen to this. David Duchovny, Orlando Jones, Sean William Scott, and Julianne Moore. I should have just started and ended with Julianne Moore. You just watch everything she's in. Getting to see her in a comedic role is really special, and I'm upset that she doesn't do more. She's great in Big Lebowski. Yep. Good, but Twisted. I know that's how you pronounce it. Twisted. Yeah. Really, really good movie, though. It's got some cameos. Ethan Suplee is in there. Ty Burrell. Mm-hmm. Dan Aykroyd's in there. High rewatchability. It's got these one-liner zingers and just some great scenes. Right now, in Canada, it's on Netflix and Amazon. In the U.S., it's on DirecTV and Stars. So you should be able to catch this somewhere, and highly recommend it. That's your homework for this week, so go check it out.
Every time I get a microphone in hand, I was lucky enough to be in front of audiences a few times. I always want to go tiki tiki caw. I have to fight the urge every time.
I think we caw and tiki tiki is not effective.
Sean William Scott plays one character over and over again, and I love it in every movie he's in. I wish we just had a lot more of that.
Yeah, you think he's going to be annoying, but he's actually really funny. Like he nails that particular sort of style. And I think he's great in this movie too.
Stifler's mom.
Stifler. Yeah. Everybody loves Stifler. And that is the homework, but we have some stuff. We're all in for a treat, with the streaming services coming up this October. There is going to be a lot of scary movies coming out. And, I am going to post this up on our website so you can review it yourself. Hello, you should Mango Wolf. I know who you are. You should be asleep.
Well, I think I can figure out by context clues who that is, though.
The Rundown. Yeah, that's a funny movie.
Oh, yes, with him and The Rock. So good.
Yeah. You gotta, Clint. You gotta check out the homework there. It's not weekly, but it's updated often enough where you can go check it out. And I'm gonna build a new page there. We'll have previous homework as well, so you can go check out all of those. All right, but upcoming. There is a Netflix and Chills.
I see what you did.
Yeah, it's pretty clever. No, that's their term. I didn't do it. Sorry. But I'll take credit for it. Movement this October, and a lot of stuff is coming out. So I'll quickly go through all of this. In October, we get La Revolution, Oktoberfest Beer and Blood, The Worst Witch, Season 4, Evil, Season 1. October 2nd, you get A Go-Go Corey Carson Halloween. I'm looking forward to that one. I don't know who Corey Carson is, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing. The Binding and Vampires versus the Bronx. We tweeted about that the other day. That looks like it might be fun. Social commentary aside, I think it's going to be, it is Vanessa's favorite time of the year. I think it's going to be a good movie. Starbeam Halloween Hero on October 6th. We get yet another Adam Sandler film.
Good.
Which honestly, I haven't watched any of the ones he's done on Netflix, but I think I'll actually watch this one. Hubie Halloween, October 7th. So we get that early. I'm sure we'll be watching it several times.
The new Ernest? Is the new Ernest Hubie?
I guess. I don't know. And then let's see what else. To the Lake, October 7th. October 9th is The Haunting of Bly Manor, which is a continuation of, what was it? The Haunting of Hill House or something like that. The other series that came out not too long ago that was pretty good. And somebody will find it for me on there. We did watch Uncut Gems. You're right.
That's a good one.
Fine. Yeah.
Tense
that was
the whole time.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. It was strange, but yeah, tense the whole time. I still enjoyed it. But yeah, I didn't watch any of the other stuff with the what was it, the Ridiculous 7 or I can't remember the titles of the other ones. Super Monsters and Dia de los Monsters. Oh, that's a continuation of that on October 9th. A Babysitter's Guide to Monster Hunting on October 15th, 16th. We get The Last Kids on Earth, Book 3. Then some more Unsolved Mysteries. If you guys are watching the new Unsolved Mysteries, that's going to be on the 19th. Rebecca on the 21st. Cadaver, the 22nd. 28th, Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight. I'm never going to sleep in the woods. Not any night. And on the 30th, The Day of the Lord and His House. Now on Amazon, we're getting the Blumhouse movies. Everybody's excited about those. October 6th, we're going to get Black Box and The Lie. October 13th, we're going to get Nocturne and Evil Eye. The old Evil Eye. And then there's 4 more that are going to come up later that month that we don't have any details on yet. Also on Amazon, we're going to get a few older entries. 30 Days of Night, John Carpenter's Vampires. If you haven't watched that, you should check it out. It's one of those that's like, it's good because it's bad. Yeah, but you should check that out. Species, if everybody remembers way back when, Species. Yep. The Grudge 3, which I guess they're still upset. They still have a grudge. I don't know. I don't know what happened after the first one. I didn't get any farther because I had enough of the grudge. There's so much hair. What happened? The Ring and the Grudge, it's all dark and spindly, and I don't know what happened. The Mothman Prophecies. Do watch that.
Good one.
That movie will creep you out forever. Yeah. If you haven't watched that, you need to check it out. Horror Noir, A History of Black Horror. And then over on HBO Max, October 1st, we're going to get Constantine.
Love it.
Mango Wolfie's still awake. Why are you here?
Special guest.
Mom told me to sleep at night. Bye.
All right. HBO Max, Constantine, which, you know me, I'm a Keanu fan all day long, and I'll celebrate his entire collection. And that's going to be coming out October 1st. Also get Critters 2 and Critters 4. So I'm really hoping 1 and 3 are already there. Otherwise, this is going to be really... I'm sure you'll be lost in the story.
Just watch 2 twice and 4 twice.
Yeah, sure. Day of the Dead, The Haunting, The Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2, Open Water 1 and 2, Scanners 7, The Thing, Vampire in Brooklyn, and Us, and some older stuff. The Curse of Frankenstein, Dracula's Risen from the Grave, Horror, Dracula, and the Mummies. I want to watch those old horror movies. I haven't watched. I don't know if I have ever watched like the old, those ones that are always playing in the background on television and other movies. Yeah, The Ring, man. We just watched that not too long ago, and creepy. Yeah, I've never seen the original version of either. And I'd like to. Yeah, I'll check out Ringu because I think it is on a streaming service right now. Critters, I haven't seen that in forever.
Same.
The Probably Potatoes Have Eyes. Is that an actual thing?
I feel like that's like a YouTube spoof of The Hills Have Eyes made with only potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah. You should watch The Ring. Yeah. I mean,
Just watch.
don't pick up the phone. What happens if they don't pick up the phone after? Because I always thought that was kind of a dumb addition. Like, you've already watched the video. Why do you need to answer the phone?
I don't answer my phone anyway. Like,
yeah. I mean, it'll probably, in this day and age, it would come up and would say probably like a deadly call. Like, rather than potential fraud, it'll say this person wants to murder you, and you just don't pick up, and you're cool.
Send a voicemail.
Yeah. Runaway. Oh, like that old with who was in that? Gene Simmons. Is that the movie you're talking about? Where like
Really?
the little
From Kiss?
the spider, the robot spider people things.
I don't know.
Voicemail.
Runaway.
Nah, nobody checks their voicemail. Yeah, Tom Selleck's in there, right?
What happens if you watch the Ring videotape and then they call, but it goes to voicemail and then it gets converted to a text so you can read it? Does it still work? I have to update that for 2020.
What happens if you have call forwarding and it goes to a friend of yours and they pick it up?
Ooh.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a few holes in the ring. See, it's circular and there's a hole. Sorry, everybody. October 18th, we're still doing this. Season finale of Lovecraft Country. That's HBO Max. So not too many more of those. It Chapter 2 is on the 27th. And then Black Christmas on the 31st. And The Craft Legacy is going to be video on demand October 28th. I don't know where that's going to be available, but yeah, they're doing it again.
I really honestly like The Craft, the original movie. I haven't watched it in a while, but when it came out, I liked it. And I saw that there's a trailer for this now, but I haven't watched it yet.
Is that why they call it The Ring? It has nothing to do with the circle. It's because of ring, the telephone.
That's got to be it.
Rubber. Oh, yeah, I want to watch that. Yeah, I've been looking to watch that forever, ever since I found out about it, and I've never got around to it. I have this long list. Like, there's got to be like 400. Yeah, it does. There's got to be like 400 movies on my backlog that I want to watch. Yeah, so this is a I don't know. I guess it's a remake of The Craft, and I like the original too. We watch that every once in a while. I wouldn't say it's annual, but and then in theaters we do actually get a couple of things. Possessor. If you haven't watched the trailer for this, is like a sci-fi horror movie from the son of David Cronenberg. And if you know anything about David Cronenberg, his movies are disgusting and horrifying and kind of enjoyable. And so if there's anything like that, the trailer looks good. You should go check it out. Possessor on October 2nd and then on October 30th, Come Play. You might have seen the trailer for that, which, if your kid starts drawing, to just take black crayons away from your children, and then we won't have this problem. It's the black crayon when they do the dark, and then there's just rainbows is all I want from my kids. Yeah. And then we'll be fine. But yeah, that's the premise. A kid sees something terrible and makes a colorful picture, and then everybody dies. Let's see. Yeah, so I want to, and I think we're probably going to get into that, talking about The Ring and everything. But we kind of watch.
I was going to put it on the screen. I'm like, I'm going to skip that one.
I don't know. They can use the brown crayons. But yeah, Christine. Yeah, so I wonder, like, is there any movies that you guys watch every year, like every October on Halloween or just through the month? You've got an annual, and I know Christmas and Thanksgiving, everybody has the same few they want to watch, but then in October, what do you kind of go to?
I don't have a very long list myself while people are typing in. I see one on your list I will not watch. But I like Chucky. I like Child's Play. I usually watch that. Or Cabin in the Woods is one of my favorite ones. I love to watch that one because of all the great shout outs to all the other horror films. Shaun of the Dead. I just did a segment today on my show, on my live stream, where I look back at older figures, and I've got these great Shaun of the Dead vinyl idols from Funko that I really dig. I love that movie. It's time for a rewatch too. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz are fantastic. So good.
Halloween Town?
Oh, that's a thing. Yeah.
I don't know Halloween Town.
Yeah, my former
Who's in
coworker
that?
Hillary loves that. I think it was made. It was like aimed at teens or aimed at a younger audience, but there actually is a town you can go to celebrate Halloween Town IRL. I think she's been
Night
there.
of the Day. Vanessa makes me watch this terrible, terrible movie, and it's not fun because it's terrible. It's just terrible. Night of the Demons. I don't know if anybody's seen that. So awful. Exorcist, fantastic. That one is worth a watch if you can. It's kind of hard to watch that because it is genuinely creepy.
Clint Crockett, was Exorcist even out when that photo of you was taken? That's from like 40 years ago.
Halloween. Yeah, the original Halloween's fantastic. It still holds up, I think. A Disney Channel movie. Oh, okay. Halloween Town.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a sequel as well. The others don't. Oh, so there's more, but they're just no good.
Halloween Village.
The Lost Boys. Fantastic.
Great one. I just rewatched that not long ago. So good. Yeah,
that one doesn't. You don't need to wait for Halloween. Lost Boys is always up for a rewatch. That's a good.
Yes.
Is 12 in The Exorcist. I don't think. When did The Exorcist? The Exorcist came out in like the 70s.
It did. Yeah, it's an impossibility that that photo was taken anywhere
Clint
before.
Is Linda Blair. Yeah, you know who was originally going to play that part? Sandra Bullock.
Oh, who knew?
You missed the setup. Sandra Bullock does a one-man show of The Exorcist, and she is all parts. She's actually the girl who gets possessed, and the mom and the priest. Both.
That's
priests.
A lot of running around, switching places.
It's difficult, but she pulls it off. You need to watch The Lost Boys. You're saying because you haven't seen it, or because you haven't seen it this year? Hoping you've seen it. Yeah, that's a bonus homework there. Teen Wolf. Sure.
That's a great one too.
I haven't seen that in ages. I remember loving it. American Werewolf in London. That's a fantastic movie.
Oops.
Hey, Pete. And yeah, you can watch that any time of the year. It will always be the best transformation sequence from, well, I guess I'm not ruining it. He is a werewolf. It's in the title. It's the best werewolf transformation sequence on film ever. It's amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's all physical stuff. It's not, there's no computer CG effects or anything like that.
Cody White. Yeah, that movie, I didn't sleep right for a month after watching Paranormal Activity. It scared the bejesus out of me and some other things.
Yeah, those definitely creep me out. And every time I watch them, I'm thinking, God, what great value, because 90% of the movie is just the camera and nothing's happening. There's no dialogue. You're just watching nothing. And so I guess the script is like a page long. And it must have cost like $50 to make. So yeah, I'm surprised there's not like 800 of those.
Oh, this is good. You always watch 31 horror movies in October, so new ones each year. So you watch one every day, or I guess you probably miss a day here and there and then got to double down, but that's pretty awesome.
I don't know how Sue.
Yeah, what? Who? Where?
HAUSU. Went to Midnight Madness show.
Oh, here we go.
Local theater, and it was a hoot. Okay, I'll have to check it out.
A lot of owls.
Final Destination. Yeah, I like that movie. I haven't seen that in ages.
All of them are good. I like that.
The Great Pumpkin Patch.
That terrifies me.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. Let's see what's not. Nightmare on Elm Street. Anybody talk about that?
Classics.
I like that series. I did an actual. I think it was in October. A marathon of watching all of those movies in a row, like no sleep. That was tough to watch that many movies.
That is a lot.
And
was it like 8? It's like 7 or 8 movies.
I think there was 5 or 6 at the time. It was before any reboot or anything.
Okay.
But The Conjuring. I watched The Conjuring. Those are good. Friday the 13th. Yeah, the original Friday the 13th is really good. Quiet Place.
I love Quiet Place.
I know. I want to see the sequel too. I'm hoping it's really good. But yeah, really enjoyed that one. Gee, good job. Clint.
Are you
Horrifying.
old enough to see that movie?
Man of Mill. I don't know that show. Well, he
Oh,
did a bunch of effects on a bunch of things. Scream,
That's an
yeah.
old one.
Happy Death Day.
Oh, I like Happy Death Day a lot. That
I
was
never did
way
get through
better
the
than
whole
it should
thing.
be. Oh, really?
Yeah,
You gotta
I don't.
watch it.
No, I enjoyed it. What I was watching, but I just didn't. I didn't never finish it. Toxic Avenger. Yeah, I did see that a long time ago, and I couldn't tell you anything about it other than it was just like a melty dude who had a mop, right?
That was the working title, Melty Dude.
That was his. Yeah, he's like the guy from RoboCop that slams into the ooze and he just comes out all melty. It's pretty disgusting. Waxwork? No.
Never seen that one.
Is that the one with Paris Hilton?
No, that's Wax Museum.
House of Wax.
House of Wax, that's it.
House of Wax. Sorry. No.
I saw that one.
I'll have to see if we can find Toxic Avenger. I want to see that again and see how that holds up.
Isn't it free on YouTube or something?
Yeah, probably. In 18 parts.
Yeah, exactly.
I love how they break that up. Oh, man. Okay, well, yeah, Shaun of the Dead is on our list. 28 days later, nobody mentioned any good zombie stuff in here.
I've been wanting to watch that again.
28 days later, if you haven't watched that, 28 weeks later is actually really good. The sequel, enjoyed that. Shaun of the Dead, of course. Anytime you can have a laugh with the scare, Zombieland's in there. Love Zombieland. The second one was trash, but the first one's great. Yeah, but I think there's so many good movies that you can watch over and over again every year and get a good kick out of them. So it is for some people. This is Christmas, and Vanessa finally watched Train to Busan.
That's
great
good.
movie. All the Saws.
I keep preaching this. If you haven't watched all the Saws, you can just watch for the storyline, and it will blow your mind. But then we've got the new one coming, Jigsaw, or what is it called? Spiral. With Chris Rock and Sam Jackson, and that boggles my mind how they're turning the series on its ear. I can't wait to see what they do with that.
Yeah, Rob's gonna watch Hubie Halloween. I'll probably watch it. I actually think it seems like the
Sandler?
appropriate. Yeah, that's the Adam Sandler one. I think it'll actually be pretty good treatment. Yeah, that first Resident Evil was pretty solid. Jeepers Creepers, that's the one where it's like the Scarecrow, right?
That one was pretty good. Saw that way back when.
I think I saw that one a while back, and that one was pretty creepy.
Shout out to Rob Zombie for sure. I can't do his movies. One view, that's it. But shout out to Rob Zombie always.
Little Shop of Pins.
Oh, they're great.
Cool.
Killer Cuties. Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, those are good. They're always at the cons, at the different comic book conventions. They'll have a table set up, and they have an online shop. Great people.
Okay. Okay. That's the premise. He comes alive to feed every 20 years. Yeah, I remember that now.
The money he saves.
Does he have? That's just weird. Like it's like bugs that live for just a brief amount of time, or what was it like the
like gnats are only alive for like hours, aren't they?
I don't know. It's strange. All right, some good stuff in there. X-Files. Yeah, there are some. There's that one where the guy makes his own little like cocoon or whatever, and then he only comes out so many years or whatever, and then he eats people.
Well, that's how it was almost made. Betwisted.
I'm pretty sure she's in there somewhere. I mean, there's plenty of extras. Yeah, the Purge movies. I've never watched any of those. Anybody else a fan of those?
They're pretty interesting. They kind of did a reboot of them or like a prequel recently, and who is it? Marissa Tomei is in that one, which surprised me a lot.
You had me there. I haven't watched anything Marissa's in.
She's reverse aging these days. I don't know if you're aware.
What a great woman. All right. Well, that kind of brings us into our next podcast episode. We are going to cover the Scream franchise. Now, this is debatable because when they first presented Scream, what is now going to be Scream 5, They thought it was going to be a reboot. Now everybody's saying it is just a true sequel, but I'm going to go ahead and qualify it for our podcast material here because I feel like it's been 11 years since Scream 4, and all right, you're already excited, fantastic. And Wes Craven's not involved, unfortunately, anymore. So for me, I feel like, yeah, okay, this is a sequel, but it's kind of a passing of the torch, and I feel like even if it is a continuation, it's still a retake, if you will.
Yes, that's
no, I don't think Skeet is going to make it into the fifth one. I don't think he made it out of the first one.
No. Well,
Skeet.
You never know with these movies. They could bring anybody back.
See, I always wanted, and maybe I'm going to ruin my my pitch here, but what I wanted was, and I don't remember if I saw the fourth one, but what I wanted was Neve Campbell to finally get tired. Like, after all this stuff happens to her, she goes through a mental break. No, this is my pitch.
What? No, go ahead.
And she becomes the killer, and she goes and just goes on a killing rampage. I think that would have been a lot of fun, but I don't know. So I actually will try, and there you go. That's fantastic. Yeah, they'll be coming to us pretty soon. You're like, what should we do, fellas? We're out of ideas.
Oh, I've got
it. Yeah.
I like Matthew Lillard.
Yeah. He serves a purpose.
Scooby.
Yeah. No, he's Shaggy, right?
Shaggy. Yep.
Whatever. He's one of those. Yeah, but so we're gonna cover that, and I actually am. I want to try and get through all four of those before the episode. So I'm looking for. Yeah. See, that's the thing. We didn't know it. There was another person the whole time. It was Sandra Bullock was the actual killer. I scream. I love it. I'm gonna use that.
That's so good.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. So they are this is filming right now, Scream 5. And synopsis is what it's a new installment of the Scream horror franchise, following a woman returning to her hometown to try and find out who's been committing all these killings. Yeah, people die and they got to figure out who it is, and then I'm sure it'll be a surprise. A bot reviews Scream. I'm already intrigued. I'll check it out.
Oh, have you ever seen those before? The bot reviews? Oh, it's so good. They just program in all the storyline, the script from a bunch of movies. The bot does Batman review. It's hilarious. It spits out these random concoctions of words that turn out to be just hysterical. It's so good.
Sounds great. Yeah, I hope it's Dewey. I think Dewey deserves to kill a few people after all he's been through.
Using wrestling moves. He became a professional wrestler.
Oh. Was that supposed to be a joke, though? Kind of like...
No, he really did it. Not like Phoenix, no.
No, what's his name? The old comedian. Anyway, everybody knows who I'm talking about. This is directed by Matt Bettinelli, Olpen, and Tyler Gillett, or Gillett? I don't know. The best a man can get. They did Ready or Not, which was fantastic. Andy Kaufman, thank you, Corey. And The Man in the Moon, which you haven't seen The Man in the Moon, that's a great one too. Starring Jack Quaid, Jenna Ortega. Yep, he's from The Boys. Jenna Ortega, Courtney Cox is coming back for this. Neve Campbell's coming back for this. David Arquette is going to come back for this, which I'm sure he's happy. So I don't know if he has a career at all. Kyle Gallner, Dylan Minnett, Marley Shelton, and then a few other people that I don't know. Maybe they're famous. I'm sure they'll be the next crew, or at least a bunch of fodder that will die early on.
Oh, I bet it's chock full of cameos too. I bet we get a ton of people from the previous franchises back in somehow.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, Ready or Not's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. So for an interview a few months back, Neve Campbell officially announced, before she was officially announced, as part of the project. She explained how pleased she was with the new director's approach to the film. I only want to preserve Wes Craven's spirit. He's no longer with us, which is very unfortunate. They wrote a letter to me expressing what great fans of Wes's work they are and how honored they are that they're getting a chance to make Scream 5 because the Scream franchise is the reason they're directors now. And I think that's really cool.
Oh, wow.
That they were inspired by him and then getting to do movies now, and then they actually get to continue his legacy, if you will. And this one's not called Scream Legacy. It looks like everybody else is trying to do something legacy, but this is actually Scream 5, which I think is pretty cool.
It only makes sense that the S would be a 5. It'll just be Scream.
Yeah.
Scream?
5? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I don't like when the 7 has the letter or the number 7 in it. And I'm like, am I really? I know what you're doing, but am I supposed to say 7? Stop it. Just stop it. Just use.
It's too good.
Just use letters. All right. Who's looking forward to that?
I'm ready.
You looking forward? I am. I think it'll be good.
Ben's not into it. Awful. Thanks, Ben. You always hold back. I'm glad to see a little truth coming out now.
Oh, he's just doing the 5 Cream. Yeah, that's a totally different movie there, Ben. I'm not sure what theaters that'll show in.
Somewhere that Paul Rubens would go to.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good. And I'm kind of looking forward to watching the other ones leading up to that. But I think we got a few people in here. Yeah. Is Cinemax still around?
You know what's funny? Cinemax is still around, but they don't have their own app, even though they have some of their own shows. There's a show with what's her face from Son-in-Law, Carla Gugino, that's on Cinemax that I want to watch. The only way you can get it is to purchase Cinemax through another app on iTunes, on Apple, to watch it. I don't get it. It's so weird.
Okay.
Sounds like a hemorrhoid ointment. The cream. Oh my God.
Well, we have this one here. What is it? It's a combination of like letters and it used to be Skinemax. That's what everybody called it. Yep. But this ointment is like a combination of letters and numbers. And every time you see it, it looks like rub ass. Like, and I can't not see that word when I say, I know it's not, but every time I see it. What'd you have for dinner, Clint? Torchies?
Oh man, I don't know. You had Torchies, didn't you? You know Torchies?
No, I don't know what Torchies is.
I think that started after y'all's time in Austin. It's a great taco place that's in Texas, and you can get all their tacos trashy, which means they come with queso on top. But they have one called the Trailer Park that's got fried chicken inside the taco. Awesome.
Was this the place that? I don't know. Maybe I did know Torchies. I just don't remember the name of it. I think maybe we did go there.
Yeah, they have a few.
Any taco place. Yeah,
real tacos.
We can't get a good taco here.
Yeah, not Canada or Seattle tacos. Vanessa knows Torchies. Yeah.
Okay.
That's one. I haven't gotten back there on my last few trips back to Texas, but it's on my list every time of places I would love to go.
All right. Well, before our time elapses here, I think we have time for some trivia. And this go around is appropriately going to be horror movie trivia. So those horror fans, which I think some of you are, want to get in on this. And I'm going to make it easy to hard this time. So you want to get in early if you want to win a sticker or whatever awesome prize we're going to be giving you.
Wait, before we jump into this,
did I overpromise?
Ben Feldman may have a solution for you, not too far away. When I come visit, we're going to have these great tacos in Toronto.
Oh, you know what's actually really good in Toronto is that, I don't know if this is a thing everywhere now, but they do those sushi burrito, like sushi-rito. I don't know if anybody else has had that. Man, that was really good. It was like a big sushi roll, but it's like the size of a burrito. Oh man, that was great. We ate there like several times when we discovered that one.
I want to go to Sweet Jesus. You ever been to Sweet Jesus ice cream?
No.
Oh my God. It's the best. That's where I'm going. First place. I'm going to hit the ground running right there. And then I'll meet you guys wherever for tacos afterwards.
Yeah. Stickers are still being handcrafted. Rob, you have to wait for the next production.
You any day now, coming your way.
Too much rice? Well, yeah, rice is a filler, but it's still really good.
So we do have some stickers up for grabs for our trivia. There is the movie retake sticker right there. Gotta love how the focus on that camera is so good. Look at that beauty.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real beaut, Clark. We got one for each winner if you can correctly answer a question. If you're willing to participate in our little trivia experiment, all you got to do right now is type in ! horror. That's HORROR, not the kind that would be sent on Cinemax. Yes. Horror. Such a weird word. Dang, I want a sticker, but I'm horrible at trivia. Well, you got to try anyway, Priscilla. There's no limit to the number of times you can try week to week. One time per stream, but
Clint, a sticker is just a magnet you can't take off. It's there forever. You don't need none of that metal to stick to. It can stick to any surface.
That sounds
far
like that.
Superior.
A stranger is just a friend you haven't made yet, or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, too good. Cinemax, the true horror.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's pick our first contestant on the sticker game. First, I'm going to roll it, and our first contestant will be Ben Feldman. Ben Feldman.
It's not.
Are you ready?
Actually, maybe it is.
You firing the first question?
Oh yeah, sure. All right, Benny. This John Landis horror comedy had a sequel called An American Werewolf in Paris.
Oh my God!
I told you they're easy. This
first one's wrong.
Super easy. Humor.
I'm going to go ahead and write down his name. He wrote, "Let's go." Oh, there's the delay. Yeah, he's ready to go now that the question's been out for 5 minutes.
Bush. Is that the answer? Rigged.
You can't use the emotes over here, or else they'd use my emote from Twitch.
All right, I'm not seeing it.
Is it frozen? Hopefully she doesn't mean the stream. I looked over to check it. The stream is rolling. Oh. There, he got it. It
was capitalized. Fantastic work, Ben.
Well done. I already have your name down. I had faith in you, Ben. You're on my list. You're golden. You're golden, pony boy.
You did a song for An American Werewolf in London?
Back when that picture was taken in 1978. That's I took that.
I want to hear that song. I don't think I had one of those awesome theme songs that plays in the end credits or anything. That would have been great.
Or like they say the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Sting.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, it's by Sting.
Oh, here we go. All right. Let's pick another winner. Going to roll it for another participant in our little sticker trivia game. And Jamie Lee.
All right.
Up to bat. Jamie Lee, I will give you question number 2, which is give the first and last name for one of the killers from the Halloween, Friday the 13th, or A Nightmare on Elm Street franchises.
Any one of those.
Any one of the killers. And I mean, come on, you probably have pops of all of these in your collection, so it should be pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and write down your name because I have faith in you. I can always cross through it if you fail, so whatever. There you go. Jamie Lee coming in fast with Michael Myers. That's incorrect. That was the star of the Austin Powers franchise. Nice try, though. No, great job, Jamie Lee. I'll get with you to get deets for a sticker. Jamie Lee, what is your Twitter? Just to make sure that I have it. If you'll just type that in your Twitter name so I can DM you.
Go ahead and pick another person so I can cycle through.
Picking another person. And our next contestant is, the Average Nerd Podcast.
Oh, I didn't see you on here. Are you still on there? Average Nerd?
Must be.
All right. Well, I'll ask the question.
The whole
There we
podcast.
are. Oh, snap. Number 3, this Clive Barker movie based on his novella features a puzzle box and a Cenobite named Pinhead. What movie could that be?
God.
It's probably Forrest Gump.
Life's a box of nails. Stupid. I don't even know why I said that.
That works.
It's Mikey from Average Nerd Podcast answering the question.
No
No worries. I
Twitter,
got you, Jamie Lee. I got you.
Hellraiser. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
You
Average
got it.
Nerd
No, the
Mikey.
correct answer was Hellraiser 2.
Average Nerd
Evil.
Pod. Yep. Got it.
5 Rosen.
Priscilla. Well done.
You win the podcast.
It would be like in Super Gen, then Frozen 3, it would just be the E would be a 3. Frozen.
You win the whole thing.
Frozen. Okay, let's get to another contestant. We got time for a couple more here. Our next contestant will be Mr. 250. Thank you for joining us, Mr. 250. Yeah, I always say, I told you I get that Masano 250. All right, Mr. 250. Next question for you. What is the one-word title for Jordan Peele's 2019 film about a murderous population of doppelgangers? Also a spoiler. It is Tree 50 on, yeah.
Whatever.
I was ad-libbing. Mr. 250. He said hello. What is the one-word title for that film?
You're welcome, Average Nerd Podcast. Pimps.
There you go, Mr. 250 with
us.
Mr. 250, what is your Twitter name? If you'll just respond in the chat with that so I can reach out for your deets. And while I'm waiting on that, let's roll for our 5th, and I believe this will be the final contestant.
Oh, no.
Just because we got to make these stickers last for a hot minute, and I have to do the shipping. So.
All right, I'll read extra slow then. This Alfred Hitchcock classic features Janet Leigh as a runaway secretary who encounters a demented motel clerk. What's his deal?
And that's
Is that a hole behind the wall?
Sabrina. Sabrina was our winner. Sabrina Hensley.
Somebody knows it. Finding Nemo.
Dory, but with an IE instead of Y. Sabrina says Psycho. Nailed it.
Psycho.
And Sabrina, you know the question I'm about to ask. What is your Twitter? I think I know, but I want to make
Monsters
sure.
Inc.
It doesn't quite work. That's just wrong.
Psycho works as a. I mean, I can watch that all the time. That's a great movie. If you want to do an annual watch, that's a solid film.
Clint Crockett is very confused. He's going with Transformers 3.
It's got the 3 in there. See if you work more numbers into it. Schitt's Creek season 7.
Don't tease us, bro. That can't happen. Oh, there we go. There's Sabrina's. Sayhins 04.
All right. So, we're going to be doing the Scream franchise. Hopefully, everybody's already listened to the Planes, Trains, and Automobiles episode. If you haven't, go check that out. It's a pretty good one. Pat myself on the back.
Hey, there were 2 of us there.
Yeah, whatever. And
I'm just the landscape.
You're there for the looks. So the next one is going to be Scream, and might need some. I assume we need a lot of people to kill. So throw some casting suggestions at us. If you've got a pitch idea, maybe somebody owns an ice cream store or something like that. Throw it to us on Twitter. We've got our personal tweet things there, and but follow us at Movie Retakes. Yeah, whatever. And
sorry, I was
working
laughing
at Transformers. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Would that be the 43rd installment?
One of those S's could be a 5, and a 0 could be in there.
Oh my god!
I think you could actually probably do 1 through 5. Which one could be a 2? I don't know. So we appreciate everybody for coming and listening to these. And I'm gonna feature, or I'm gonna put that post up with all those dates of the movies coming out, so you can refer to that list to know what's coming up. And we're going to probably do both podcasts. If we can't get to a third one in October, are going to be horror film franchises So you horror fans are going to have some good podcasts to listen to coming up this month as well. Some good movies to watch. It's going to be exciting.
Stupid. Hold on, this joke just will not die. AKA, you couldn't work the 6 in the Matrix.
Sadly, what's weird is it's still readable. Like you actually can read the Wait, now it's Transformus.
Ooh, Priscilla has a request. Could you shout out the ones you're most excited about?
Yes, we'll do that. Yeah, any of the old stuff that we recommend. And you know what? That's a great idea, Priscilla. What we'll probably do is also maybe some recommendations of anything that's not even on those lists, just some horror film recommendations. My wife has done a blog a while back on some more obscure horror films that people may not have seen. And I think we'll do a post like that again, if not a couple of them. And we'll try and do that early so you have something to go ahead and schedule to watch. We won't wait all the way up till Halloween or anything. Yeah, that's a great idea. We'll be doing something like that so we can recommend some stuff for you.
What about the opposite? What if there's one I recommend you do not watch? So Paranormal Activity. What would I put next to that? Just that circle with the line through it instead of a star?
Because it's too scary. You can't not recommend because it's too scary. That's
I sure can. It'll be a little emote or some kind that has that on there that says, if you ever want to sleep again, do not watch this film.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Yeah, I haven't seen that in forever. That was
there you go. If it's a clunker, put a poo emoji.
Okay.
That's like the best phrase I've ever read live on anything. If it's a clunker, put a poo emoji. Yeah. Just write nope.
Just a big old nope. We'll have a list of nopes. Yeah. But the nope might be because it's just really, really scary.
Next to the crying game, it's going to go there as well.
Oh man. But there's some good ones. Thanks for all the suggestions too from you guys. I'm going to try and review the ones that you said in there that I haven't seen and check them out. All right, cool. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Appreciate it.
Nerds unite.
Hey, that thing. Bye-bye.
All right, now we pause.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't cut us off. So freeze frame. And we're out. Nice. Nailed it. Oh, wait. Still not in.